A Navy photographer took this picture from 3,000 feet above Pearl Harbor. 96 warships, 8 battleships, 20,000 sailors below, most of them teenagers. By this time tomorrow, almost everything in this photograph will be gone. I fed hundreds of period photographs, deck logs, and Honolulu newspapers into AI to rebuild not the day everyone remembers, but the day before. The last normal day. This is Pearl Harbor, Saturday, December 6, 1941. Saturday meant holiday routine. Laundry strung between the gun turrets, canvas awnings rigged over the quarterdecks. The kind of canvas you only rig when nobody expects to fight. Church pennants sat folded, ready for Sunday services. And the fleet was moored in pairs, hulls almost touching. A peacetime arrangement that made the inboard ships impossible to torpedo and impossible to escape. By afternoon, a third of the fleet was ashore. On Hotel Street, the tattoo parlors and photo studios did their best business of the year. 25 cents bought a portrait to mail home for Christmas. For thousands of families, those Saturday portraits would become the last photograph. That morning's newspaper worried about the price of Christmas trees shipped in from the mainland. And on the radio, station KGMB played Hawaiian music into the night, a small station, playing to an audience far larger than it knew. At Hickam Field, the generals feared saboteurs, not bombers. So the order came down: park every aircraft wingtip to wingtip, out in the open, in neat rows. Easier to guard, and easier to find. The ammunition lockers were locked, and the keys were with the duty officer. Peacetime rules. That night, 12 B-17s were inbound from California, flying unarmed to save fuel. At 8 o'clock, Block Arena filled for the Battle of Music. The fleet's ship bands, competing for the championship. The band of the USS Arizona had already qualified. Tonight, they sat in the crowd, watching, planning for the finals. 21 musicians. The next morning, every one of them would be at battle stations below the forward turret. The Navy later retired the trophy and gave it to the Arizona, permanently. It's the only battle of music that was never finished. At 3:42 in the morning, the minesweeper Condor spotted something in the dark outside the harbor mouth. A periscope, where no American submarine should be. She flashed a warning. And the report began to crawl up the chain of command. And stalled. 200 miles north, 183 aircraft were using that same Hawaiian music to tune their bearings. At 7:55 on Sunday morning, the last normal day ended. The first sound wasn't an explosion. Most men said it sounded like a door slamming, somewhere far away. They came in 2 waves. The men who saw them first assumed it was a drill, right up until the first torpedo dropped. For 3 or 4 seconds, men simply stood there. The mind refuses the thing the eyes are reporting. From above, the torpedo wakes looked like chalk lines being drawn across the harbor, each one ending at a battleship. The anti-sabotage rows did their job perfectly. Nothing on Hickam Field could be reached, armed, or flown. You know the rest. I don't need to reconstruct what happened next, because this time, the cameras were rolling. Everything you saw was rebuilt from period photographs, deck logs, and the December 6 newspapers. Every source is linked below. AI reconstruction isn't perfect, and where the record was thin, I said so. If you want to see more days that history almost forgot, the day before, not the day of, subscribe. The next one is already being reconstructed.